What if I told you that in just 7 days, you could transform into someone completely new? Not just a slightly improved version of yourself, but a person so different that even your closest friends and family would have to look twice. Imagine the power of such a transformation. How different would your life look? This isn't some quick fix gimmick, but a calculated, disciplined plan that will force you to reinvent yourself from the inside out. The good news? You don't need years to see change. You only need 1 week, but it requires absolute commitment. This journey begins now. The power of reinvention. 1 week to a new you. These next 7 days, you will reclaim control over your life. You will stop being led by circumstances and start taking full ownership of who you are becoming. The time to start is now. People who make drastic changes don't wait for the perfect moment. They seize the one they have. You must recognize that the person you dream of becoming won't magically appear in the future. You must create that version of yourself today. This shift doesn't happen gradually. It happens in a single, monumental decision, followed by relentless action. You will not be the same person when this week is over. Your mind, body, and habits will begin to match the level of the person you are becoming. If you've ever wished for a reset button in life, this is it. But be warned, it requires commitment. No half measures, no excuses. Are you ready to stop playing small? To stop waiting for things to change and instead take control of your future? If so, let's dive into day one. Destroy the old self before you can build something new. You must first destroy what's holding you back. Today is the day you declare war on your old self. Recognize everything that has kept you trapped. Bad habits, limiting beliefs, comfort zones. This is a moment of brutal self-awareness. You must take ownership of every aspect of your life that doesn't align with your vision of greatness. Change requires sacrifice, and today, you will choose to sacrifice the old version of yourself for a stronger, more capable version. This isn't just about recognizing what's holding you back. It's about making an irreversible commitment to leave it all behind. This is the moment you stop tolerating mediocrity, stop making excuses, and stop living in the shadows of your potential. The discomfort of change. It's nothing compared to the pain of staying the same. Embrace the discomfort. The mind resists change because it fears the unknown, but that fear is simply a wall, and you have the power to break it down. You are the architect of your destiny, and today marks the beginning of constructing a new you, dismantling the old patterns to destroy your old self. You must go deeper than just acknowledging your faults. You must dismantle the mental frameworks that have kept you stagnant. Ask yourself, what fears have dictated my actions? What stories have I told myself to justify my inaction? What comfort zones have become my prison? Awareness is just the first step. The real work begins with action. The stronger you grip onto your past identity, the harder it will be to let go. You are not bound by past failures, past identities, or past mistakes. Your old self was simply a version of you that helped you learn valuable lessons, but that version is no longer required for the journey ahead. The symbolic act of separation. Now, you must engage in a symbolic act of separation. Acknowledge your past self, but don't mourn its loss. Celebrate its end. Write down every excuse, every habit, and every behavior that no longer serves you. Recognize them and then destroy them. Burn the paper, tear it up, bury it. Do whatever it takes to create a physical representation of your transformation. When you do this, you're not just wishing for change. You are committing to an irreversible path forward. This symbolic act imprints in your subconscious mind that you are stepping into a new era. This is your rebirth, a psychological reset that tells your brain, I am done with my old patterns and I am ready to claim my new power. This is just the beginning. Remember, this is only day one. The war on your old self doesn't end in a single moment. It is a battle you must fight continuously. Every decision, every action from this point forward must align with the person you are becoming. You've crossed the threshold. There is no turning back. Every time doubt creeps in, every time the old habits try to pull you back, remind yourself that you are no longer that person. You are evolving, you are elevating, and you are stepping into the highest version of yourself. Embrace the transformation, for the greatest version of you is on the other side of destruction. As you continue on this transformative journey, take a brutally honest inventory of your life. Identify the behaviors that have been holding you back. Are you waking up late? Wasting time on distractions? Surrounding yourself with people who drain your energy? Write it all down. Take action now to eliminate these habits. This is just the beginning, and the journey toward mastering yourself starts with these small but significant steps. Ready for the next lesson? Stay with me, because tomorrow we'll dive into how to keep the momentum going, making your transformation permanent and unstoppable. Imagine waking up every day with a body and mind that are in perfect sync, both stronger and sharper than ever before. What if you could start today and transform yourself into someone entirely new in just 1 week? Picture shedding all the distractions, habits, and self-doubt that have kept you in the same place for years. This isn't just a physical transformation, it's a complete reinvention from the inside out. Day 2. Physical reinvention, sculpting your body and mind. We begin today by diving into the core of transformation, your body. As the Stoics taught, the body is a reflection of the mind. If your body is weak, it's because your mind has allowed it to be. To achieve real change, you must reshape not only your body, but your mental resilience. Today you are taking control of your physical being. Your transformation begins with how you treat your body, from the way you move to the way you fuel yourself. A resilient body fosters a powerful mind. Every movement, every breath, every ounce of effort you put in today will echo in the strength of your thoughts tomorrow. Just as the ancient Stoics believed that physical hardship strengthens the mind, you will begin to push your physical boundaries to enhance your mental endurance. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, taught that true strength comes from enduring discomfort. This isn't about punishing yourself, but about preparing your mind for whatever comes your way. Building discipline through physical hardship, just like the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who subjected himself to voluntary discomfort, whether it was fasting or exposing himself to the cold. You will also intentionally challenge your body. These are the moments when you show up for yourself, not because you have to, but because you choose to. The more you embrace discomfort, the more powerful you will become both mentally and physically. This practice, known as premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils, is about preparing for life's inevitable hardships. By voluntarily challenging yourself physically, you also develop the mental resilience to handle future struggles with more grace. The Stoics believed that comfort makes you weak, and the only way to grow is to step outside of it. To truly transform, you need to push beyond your limits. Get comfortable with discomfort. Train your body as if you are preparing for battle, not just against physical fatigue, but against the mental temptations of weakness, complacency, and self-doubt. The transformation you're seeking begins the moment you step into discomfort, choosing to embrace the struggle instead of running from it. Every time you push yourself physically, you reinforce your mental strength. Training your body and mind. For peak performance, your goal isn't simply to exercise, it's to push your endurance to new heights. When your body is challenged, your mind learns to follow. By training your body to endure, you train your mind to persist, to not give up when Things get tough. It's all about developing discipline through movement. Incorporate strength training to build power, run to build endurance, stretch to improve flexibility, and avoid rigidity in both your body and mind. Cold showers? Absolutely. Condition your willpower to resist the comfort of warmth and embrace the discomfort of growth. These small yet powerful practices will gradually reinforce your discipline, shaping your body and mind into tools of unyielding strength. Even if you're in your later years, don't shy away from physical training. Start with light movement, walking, stretching, and building consistency. Consistency is key. Simple activities like daily walks or yoga can keep your body flexible, strong, and your mind sharp. You don't need to push yourself to extremes to see progress. Small efforts sustained daily make a huge difference, fueling your transformation. Now that you're building a stronger, more resilient body, it's time to fuel it properly. What you put into your body is as crucial as how you treat it. Processed food, sugar, and alcohol slow you down, cloud your mind, and drain your energy. These substances become mental fog, robbing you of your clarity and focus. Instead, fuel your body with whole foods, lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Stay hydrated. Water is essential for both physical recovery and mental clarity. Lack of water weakens your body and hampers your ability to handle stress. Aim for at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily and increase your intake. If you engage in intense physical activity, hydration is key to both physical performance and emotional resilience. Mindful consumption. Remember, it's not just about food. Pay attention to what you consume mentally as well. Are you surrounding yourself with negativity? Are you consuming media that drains your energy or adds to your stress? Begin to set strict boundaries. Detox your mind and environment. Clear your space, eliminate distractions, and create an atmosphere conducive to focus and growth. As you continue your journey towards reinvention, embrace mindfulness and self-reflection. Cultivate an awareness of what you are putting into your mind as much as what you are putting into your body. This practice of being intentional with both your physical and mental habits will propel you forward on your path to transformation. Moving forward with strength. The transformation you're undergoing is about more than aesthetics. It's about becoming the person you've always known you could be. You are building not just a better body, but a better, stronger, more disciplined version of yourself. Every day you put in the work, you are moving closer to the highest version of yourself. As we continue our journey together, the next lesson will focus on how to continue cultivating your inner strength and discipline. Stay with me, because the next steps are just as important in your transformation. Are you ready to embrace the next challenge? Let's continue. What if I told you that in just a few days you could transform into someone completely new? Imagine shedding the old version of yourself and stepping into a more disciplined, focused, and empowered life. This transformation isn't just about improving yourself a little bit, it's about a complete reinvention from the inside out. It's about rewiring your mind and reshaping your body to match the new you. Day 3. Mental Upgrade. Mastering your mind to achieve. The transformation you desire. Your mind must be completely reprogrammed. It all starts with recognizing that your mindset controls everything. If you want to become unrecognizable, you need to shift how you see yourself and the world around you. It's not just about thinking differently, it's about transforming how you view yourself and the events in your life. Think of every belief, every automatic reaction, as a program running in the background of your mind. Some of these programs serve you, while others sabotage your progress. Now is the time to take conscious control and rewrite those programs to match the person you want to become. Breaking free from limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, why do I believe what I believe? Who told you that you couldn't achieve more? What fears have been silently dictating your actions for years? Recognizing these invisible barriers is just the beginning. The real work begins when you take action to dismantle them. Marcus Aurelius wrote that, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This Stoic principle forms the foundation of mental transformation. If you want to change your life, you first need to change how you think and interpret the world around you. Mastering your reactions life will throw challenges your way, but how you respond to them determines your growth. Instead of viewing hardship as an obstacle, embrace it as a training ground for your mental fortitude. The Stoics practiced what is called premeditatio malorum, voluntarily subjecting themselves to discomfort, whether by fasting, sleeping on the floor, or exposing themselves to the cold. Why? Not to suffer, but to remind themselves that comfort is not a necessity. When you remove the dependency on comfort, you cultivate the strength to thrive in any condition. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in adaptability, in facing adversity head-on and emerging stronger from it. But there's more to mental transformation, the way you speak to yourself. The power of self-talk. What you say to yourself shapes your identity. If you speak with weak, self-defeating language, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The Stoics taught the importance of positive affirmations and self-talk. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "I will figure it out." When in doubt, don't say, "I don't know," say, "I will learn." Your words shape your reality. And that's the power of language. The way you think and speak influences every action you take. So how do we reprogram our thoughts? Through mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness is crucial for controlling our thoughts and emotions. Being present in the moment allows us to see things as they are, without getting swept up in emotional reactions. The Stoics did not shy away from emotions. They learned to observe them, not letting them control their decisions. Embrace amor fati. Love your fate. One of the most powerful Stoic principles is amor fati, or the love of fate. Embrace life's difficulties as opportunities for growth. Instead of wishing for an easier path, embrace the challenges that come your way, knowing that they are necessary for your development. Every situation, whether good or bad, is a chance to improve and learn. Think about this. What if you could see every challenge as a stepping stone towards your transformation? How would your mindset change if you accepted every experience, no matter how tough, as part of your growth? The Stoics didn't just accept life's ups and downs. They loved them, knowing that everything, even hardship, was essential for their personal evolution. Understanding memento mori. Life is short. Another vital Stoic practice is memento mori, the reminder that life is temporary. This is not a reminder to fear death, but to live fully in the time we have. Every second you spend hesitating, every moment wasted in fear or self-doubt, is a moment you'll never get back. The Stoics encouraged living with urgency. Take action now. Don't wait for the right time. Live with purpose because time is finite. By embracing discomfort, controlling your reactions, and living with urgency, you are on the path to mental mastery and ultimate self-transformation. You are fully responsible for the direction of your life. No one else, no circumstance, no setback has the power to define you. Only you can do that. Embodying Stoicism, the path to greatness. The Stoic philosophy is about continuous growth and self-improvement. It's not just a way of thinking, it's a way of living. Each day is a chance to improve, to elevate yourself to higher levels of awareness, discipline, and strength. As we move forward in this journey, we will continue to explore how Stoicism can guide us towards our best self. With every lesson, we grow closer to mastering our mind and our actions. Stay tuned for the next part of this transformative journey. As we continue our journey towards self-mastery, let's revisit an essential concept. Your mind is your most powerful asset. It's the guiding force behind every decision, every action, and every step you take. But to unlock its full potential, you must reshape it with purpose and discipline. Day 4. Cultivating an unshakable mindset and presence. To build mental resilience, you must reprogram your mind. This isn't a one-time task. It's a continuous process of feeding your brain high-quality information that aligns with your new identity. Start by surrounding yourself with knowledge and people who elevate your thinking. Feed your mind with books, podcasts, and videos that challenge your current perspective, and eliminate distractions that hinder your progress, like mindless social media scrolling or negative content. Every little thing you allow into your system shapes your identity, so be intentional. The power of rewriting your mental scripts. One powerful tool in this mental reinvention is daily journaling. This allows you to track your progress, identify mental patterns, and reframe limiting beliefs. Start by documenting your thoughts, reflecting on what's holding you back, and then rewrite those beliefs into empowering statements. By making this a habit, you'll transform your mental state from one of limitation to one of possibility. Facing discomfort head-on. Remember, true mental strength is forged in adversity. To strengthen your resilience, you must seek out challenges that push you outside your comfort zone. When you face fear, don't shy away. Instead, lean into it, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. The Stoics understood this deeply. Suffering isn't something to be avoided, but embraced as a tool for personal development. Imagine yourself taking a cold shower or choosing to fast for a day, not out of necessity, but to build mental fortitude. These micro-adversities train your resilience and prepare you for the greater challenges that lie ahead. Visualization. See yourself becoming. A crucial part of this transformation is visualization. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and see yourself embodying the person you wish to become. How do they walk? How do they speak? What decisions do they make? The mind can't differentiate between real and imagined experiences. So, by visualizing your ideal self consistently, you program your subconscious to adapt to that new reality. Combine this with affirmations and positive self-talk, constantly reinforcing the image of who you're becoming. Acting as if. Embody your future. Self next. Act as if you already are the person you want to become. This isn't just about superficial gestures. It's about deeply embodying your future identity. The way you think, speak, and behave should align with the highest version of yourself. By living as if you are already the person you aspire to be, your brain will naturally adapt to the new identity you're creating. Your thoughts, actions, and energy will transform accordingly. Your reality isn't something you attain, it's something you embody, starting today. Building social presence and command. Now let's talk about presence. It's not just about how you look, but how you carry yourself and the energy you bring into a room. When people see you, they should feel your authority, your confidence, and your sense of purpose. Do you walk into a room and fade into the background, or do you command attention without even saying a word? Presence is about how you make people feel when you're near. It's a combination of your body language, your voice, and your energy. Mastering body language. Start with your body language. Stand tall, hold your head high, and move with purpose. Your posture reflects your inner state, and when you present yourself with confidence, others will take notice. A powerful presence is not about arrogance, it's about quiet confidence. It's the aura of someone who knows their worth and lives in alignment with that knowledge. Speech. Less is more. When it comes to communication, quality trumps quantity. Silence can be your most powerful tool. Instead of filling the air with unnecessary words, learn to use silence strategically. Speak with intention, and let your words carry weight. When you do speak, ensure your language is clear, concise, and authoritative. The Stoic art of presence Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This statement underlines the Stoic belief that your actions and the way you carry yourself should reflect the virtues you wish to embody. Whether you're surrounded by strangers or familiar faces, your composure and inner peace should remain unchanged. The Stoics taught that external circumstances should never dictate your inner state. Now, as you continue on this journey, take note of your presence and adjust. When you walk into a room, make sure your presence is felt before you speak. Carry yourself with purpose and clarity, letting your actions and energy speak for you. Final thoughts on presence. Presence isn't about trying to dominate the room. It's about mastering yourself so that you can interact with the world on your terms. When you embody Stoic virtues like discipline, confidence, and self-control, others will naturally gravitate towards you. It's not about commanding respect, it's about earning it through your actions. And with that, you'll be able to show up as your highest self, regardless of the situation. Next, we'll dive into the transformative power of consistency, how small daily practices compound over time to create massive, lasting changes. Stay tuned as we continue this powerful journey of self-transformation. As we move from the power of mindset to the next essential step, let's pause and focus on the art of commanding presence. If you've ever wondered why certain people seem to naturally attract attention and respect, it's not just their appearance, it's how they carry themselves and the energy they project. Today we'll explore the secrets behind cultivating that magnetic presence. Day 5. Commanding presence with unshakable confidence. Imagine this. You enter a room, and instantly the energy shifts. People notice you, they listen, they engage. But what makes this possible? It's not just luck. It's about commanding attention, not by force, but by embodying a version of yourself that naturally draws people in. Presence is about how you feel within yourself and how you project that outwardly. Mastering controlled breathing. Before you even step into any space, whether it's for a meeting, presentation, or conversation, center yourself. This is the first step in ensuring your presence is felt. The Stoics practice controlled breathing techniques to maintain composure under pressure. Breathe deeply, collect your thoughts, and step forward with unshaken resolve. This simple act can ground you, enabling you to approach any situation with calmness, confidence, and clarity. Premeditatio malum. Preparing for the challenge, a key Stoic principle. Premeditatio malum, the premeditation of adversity, can fortify your presence. Think about the challenges you might face in any given situation. Whether it's a tough conversation, a stressful negotiation, or even just walking into a crowded room, anticipating the discomfort allows you to prepare mentally. By doing so, you're not blindsided by fear, and your ability to act with clarity becomes much stronger. The power of presence. Commanding presence isn't about forcing others to notice you. It's about making your presence undeniable through discipline, control, and inner peace. When you embody strength, confidence, and wisdom, you automatically command respect. The world will respond not just to what you say or do, but to the certainty you exude. Visualizing your influence. Visualization plays a huge role in shaping your presence. Close your eyes for a moment and see yourself as someone of great influence. How do you walk? What decisions do you make? How do others perceive you? By visualizing yourself embodying this version of yourself daily, you rewire your subconscious to step into that reality. The more you affirm this vision of yourself, the more natural it becomes to walk in those shoes. Mastering your internal dialogue. Your internal dialogue is key to shaping your external presence. Shift your mindset. Tell yourself you belong in every room you enter. Speak with certainty and act with purpose. If you truly believe in your worth, it will reflect in your posture, tone, and movements. Start speaking to yourself the way you would speak to a leader, strong, deliberate, and full of conviction. When you reinforce your strengths and eliminate thoughts that diminish your value, your presence becomes magnetic. Presence and body language. What does it mean to have a commanding presence? It's not just about what you wear or how you look. It's about how you make others feel when you enter a room. Do you exude confidence? Do you carry yourself with purpose? Your body language speaks volumes. Stand tall, hold your head high, and move with intention. People naturally gravitate toward those who are certain of themselves and command respect without effort. Mastering controlled silence and communication can also elevate your presence. Speak with clarity and intention, using pauses to allow your words to sink in. Don't rush your speech. Speak only when you have something valuable to say. This will draw people in without overwhelming them. The way you speak has as much impact as what you say. Dressing for success. Dress for the life you want, not the life you have. Your appearance has a significant impact on how you feel and how others perceive you. When you dress with intention and pride, it reinforces the confidence you carry inside. A well-put-together appearance not only helps you feel good, but also influences how others respond to you. Take care of your grooming, improve your posture, and ensure your appearance reflects your ambition, energy, and charisma. But presence isn't just physical, it's also about the energy you bring into a space. Be mindful of the vibe you project. People are drawn to those who make them feel seen and valued, not just those who dominate a conversation. Charisma is the balance between strength and warmth, authority and approachability. You don't need to force your presence. It should naturally emanate from your energy. The Stoic way, composure amidst chaos. The Stoics believed true presence came from inner mastery, not external displays of confidence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In essence, what you do speaks louder than what you say. Your actions, demeanor, and internal peace define your presence more than anything else. The final step, embodying your highest self today. Take the first step in truly embodying your presence. Walk with purpose, speak with confidence, and let every interaction reflect the strength and grace you are cultivating. Your presence should feel undeniable, your energy should command the room, and your confidence should radiate outward effortlessly. As you refine your presence, you'll naturally start attracting the right opportunities. Now let's move forward to the next crucial aspect of Stoic philosophy: consistency. How do small, daily habits compound to create massive change? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the power of relentless execution and how to bring your vision to life. As we continue to explore the power of execution, let's take a moment to reflect on how often we find ourselves trapped in the cycle of overthinking and hesitation. The truth is, the road to success isn't paved with perfect plans or flawless execution, but with consistent action and resilience. Day 6. Relentless execution. Moving beyond hesitation. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a decision, the weight of it holding you back, the fear of failure creeping into your mind. But now think of the people who have achieved greatness. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They took action even when the path wasn't clear. Today you're going to break free from that cycle of hesitation and start executing, because action creates momentum, and momentum fuels success. The power of execution. Starting now. We often fall into the trap of waiting for the perfect opportunity to act, hoping for the stars to align before we make our move. But perfection never arrives. Every great achiever in history faced doubt, but they move forward regardless. And here's the secret. Execution is what separates the elite from the average. This isn't about flawless execution. It's about having the courage to start, the resilience to learn from mistakes, and the wisdom to adjust along the way. Stop overanalyzing and second-guessing. Make a definitive move, whether it's applying for a job, launching a project, or even having that difficult conversation. Don't wait for things to feel perfect. Act now. This is your moment to prove to yourself that you take charge. You build. You move forward. You execute. Stoic wisdom on execution. The Stoics knew the importance of action over contemplation. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, said, "You should not discuss what a good man is like. You should be one." This is the essence of execution. Stop theorizing and start doing. The Stoics taught us that waiting for the perfect moment only leads to stagnation. Instead, we must embrace premeditatio malum, or the premeditation of adversity, i.e., mindset that anticipates obstacles and prepares us for them. Failure is not a deterrent. It's a teacher. Embrace the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, another great Stoic, taught us about the dichotomy of control. There are things we can control and things we cannot. Too often we delay action because we worry about external factors beyond our control. But you control only one thing: your actions, your discipline, your decisions. So focus only on what you can control and eliminate distractions from the equation. Taking bold action with purpose. This is what it means to live like a Stoic. When life presents challenges, don't shrink back in fear. Face them head on, with calm and reasoned judgment. Decisive. Action. No matter the outcome, is the key to unlocking progress. Trust yourself, act swiftly, and never let indecision rob you of your future. The greatest leaders and innovators of our time didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They acted. They trusted their instincts and adapted as needed. Execution is the pathway to success. Each step forward builds momentum, and as you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you will see your confidence grow. Every moment spent hesitating is a moment lost. So embrace the discomfort, take bold steps, and move forward without fear. Creating accountability and discipline. To maintain this level of relentless execution, you must create accountability. Announce your goals to others, set deadlines, and make commitments that force you to follow through. The enemy of execution is comfort. If you let yourself remain comfortable, you will never push beyond your limits. Embrace discomfort, wake up earlier, take on new challenges, and engage in tasks that stretch you beyond what feels easy. Building the mindset for success. As you train your mind, remember this. Decisions must be made quickly and confidently, even if they're not perfect. The faster you make decisions, the faster you can adapt and correct your course. Bold action inspires confidence, not only in yourself, but also in others. When you act decisively, others follow. It creates a ripple effect that elevates you, building the momentum you need to keep pushing. Now let's talk about something that will keep this momentum alive. Consistency. How do you make sure that you don't fall back into the cycle of hesitation? How do you ensure that your momentum doesn't slow down? Stay tuned, because mastering consistency is the next step in your transformation journey. Execution doesn't stop after the first bold move. It's about keeping the momentum alive, day after day. Ready to dive into that next step? Let's go. Building on the foundation of taking bold action, we now focus on how to sustain that momentum. The key to continuous growth is not just about pushing through in moments of high motivation. It's about creating systems that automate success so that progress happens consistently, no matter your mood or circumstances. Day 6. Building. A personal system for success. By now you've taken action. You've faced challenges head-on, but now it's time to think about how you can make this transformation last. Motivation is a fleeting spark. It comes and goes based on how we feel or what's happening around us. But systems? They're the foundation upon which your success will be built. Systems create discipline, and discipline is what leads to results. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent nor intelligence, but the ability to create and follow a system that makes success inevitable. Success is not a matter of luck or happenstance. It is about creating a predictable, repeatable process that will make your goals a reality. Imagine waking up every day knowing exactly what to do and how to do it. That's the power of a personal system. The power of systems. Think about it. What if you never had to rely on willpower again? What if the habits that will bring you success were already ingrained in your routine, so you didn't have to think twice about them? This is the magic of systems. When you create them, everything starts to flow naturally. Systems remove decision fatigue, and they turn actions into habits. By eliminating the need to constantly make decisions, should you work out today? Should you focus on your goals or relax? You free up energy to pour into what matters. This is how successful people operate. They don't waste time wondering what to do next. They already know. Creating a system for success. To build a system that works, you need to break it down into manageable habits that align with your goals. Take a moment to reflect. What are the core actions that will drive your progress? Is it waking up earlier to read, exercising consistently, or setting aside time for focused work? Identify those core habits and begin to incorporate them into your daily routine. Next, track your progress relentlessly. Systems thrive on consistency, and tracking ensures that you're always moving forward. Build in rewards and accountability to keep yourself motivated. The Stoics knew that success isn't about bursts of effort. It's about steady, disciplined action. Seneca said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." The Stoics didn't leave their success to chance. They designed their systems to guide them toward greatness. The Stoic principle of control. As you design your system, remember the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control. Focus only on what is within your power, your actions, decisions, and responses. Let go of external factors beyond your control. Your energy is precious. Use it where it will have the greatest impact. When you structure your day around what you can directly influence, distractions become irrelevant. Additionally, remember the Stoic principle of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Obstacles will arise, setbacks are inevitable, but with a solid system in place, these obstacles won't derail you. Instead, they become part of the process, opportunities to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. By anticipating challenges and creating routines that keep you on track, you're already preparing yourself to handle adversity. Setbacks. They're just pit stops on the road to success, easily absorbed into your system, allowing you to stay composed and keep pushing forward. Mastery. Over-motivation. What happens when you remove randomness and implement structure in your life? You stop relying on motivation. You stop waiting for inspiration to hit. Instead, you rely on mastery. mastery over your thoughts, your actions, and your discipline. At the end of the day, success becomes inevitable. When you eliminate the randomness, the uncertainty, and the need for motivation, you create a predictable path forward. Every step you take is a step closer to becoming the person you want to be. Now, as you work toward perfecting your personal system, let's turn our attention to another crucial component of success: execution. What's the next step in mastering your life and achieving your goals? It's time to learn how to execute relentlessly, making sure that every day moves you forward. As we reach the final stretch of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've built so far. You've worked hard to shift your mindset, transform your habits, and step into a new version of yourself. But what's next? How do you ensure this transformation isn't just a fleeting moment, but a permanent shift? Day 7. Solidifying your new identity. By now, you're no longer the same person you were just a week ago. Your mindset has shifted, your habits have transformed, and your presence has evolved. But transformation is not just about change, it's about solidification. It's about cementing this new version of yourself, ensuring it doesn't fade away with time. It's a new chapter of your life, but to truly embrace it, you must reinforce it. The mind loves comfort, and your old self will try to resurface. Every time you choose something that aligns with your old ways, it's like giving your past identity a foothold again. But the truth is, there is no neutral ground. Each decision you make now either strengthens your new identity or pulls you back into your previous patterns. You are constantly evolving, and every action you take is a step toward the person you are becoming, reinforcing your transformation. How do you lock in this transformation for good? It comes down to repetition, discipline, and conscious decision-making. Consistency is key. The more you reinforce your new identity through daily actions, the more ingrained it becomes. Start by setting a long-term vision for yourself. Where do you see yourself in a month, in a year? What kind of person do you want to become over a lifetime? Write it down, visualize it every day, and align every action with that vision. Your daily habits, routines, and systems should reflect this long-term goal. Keep refining them to ensure growth remains your default state. Surround yourself with support. You can't solidify this transformation alone. Surround yourself with people who elevate you, who challenge you to be better. Cut ties with those who remind you of your old self. Your environment, your physical space, your social circle, and your daily influences plays a huge role in reinforcing who you are. Anything that doesn't support your evolution, remove it. This is not the end of your transformation, it's just the beginning. Today is the day you take full ownership of your new identity. You've done in 1 week what most people never achieve in a lifetime. You've proven that change is possible, and it doesn't have to be slow. Now you must live it, breathe it, and never look back. Reflect and plan for the future. Take a moment to reflect on your week. What changes have had the biggest impact? Write down your long-term goals that align with this new version of yourself. Surround yourself with people who continue to reinforce your growth and keep pushing forward. Now is the time to define who you are. Who are you now? What do you stand for? What will you never tolerate again? 1 week ago, you were one version of yourself. Today, you stand transformed. And if you can achieve this in 1 week, just imagine what you can do in a month, a year, or even a lifetime. Most people will wake up tomorrow the same as they were today. But you've chosen the path of absolute transformation. The only question now is, will you continue this path or will you slip back into mediocrity? The choice is yours, but remember, once you see the truth, you can never unsee it. You now have the blueprint. The only thing left is for you to execute. You are on the path to becoming unrecognizable. And with each new day, You'll be one step closer to the version of yourself you've always envisioned. Now, with your new identity solidified, the real challenge begins, taking this new mindset and harnessing it to fuel the next stage of your journey. What's next? Let's explore how you can continue this transformation and achieve the greatness that lies ahead.